नमस्कार। आर.के. त्यागी, गाजियाबाद NCR दिल्ली। ओम सच्ची जनवाणी चैनल पर आपका स्वागत है। प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। 1 सेकंड खर्च होगा और हमारी मदद होगी, इन सेंस कि चैनल का विस्तार होगा। वीडियो को शेयर, लाइक, कमेंट करें। शेयर करने से सभी रिटायरीज साथियों तक वीडियो जाती है। हमारे रिटायरीज के इशूज़, व्यूज़ और न्यूज़ प्रोपोगेट होती हैं। ऑल सेक्शंस ऑफ सोसाइटी, ऑल सेक्शंस ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज तक जाती है, गवर्नमेंट तक जाती है। आइए वीडियो शुरू करते हैं। JD शर्मा जी हैं, BEPR के जनरल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हैं और कन्वीनर CBPRO दिल्ली स्टेट के। इन्होंने कम्युनिकेशन भेजा है, उसको मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ। नोट ऑन कम्यूटेशन रेस्टोरेशन, उसकी डिटेल्स बताई है इन्होंने। नंबर 1, पेंशन रेगुलेशन 41(5) प्रोवाइड्स फॉर रेस्टोरेशन ऑफ कम्यूटेशन एज अंडर। Commuted portion of pension shall be restored after expiry of a period of 15 years from the date of the commutation. Number 2, the table of commutation value provides a factor of 9.81 for retirement at 60 years of age. It means that the value of commutation of ₹1 for 10 years will be ₹9.81. It indicates that ₹1 value of commutation for 10 years is payable at ₹9.81 and not ₹10. That is after collecting a discount of 0.19 upfront. Third, the restoration of commuted value shall be due after expiry of 9.81 years from the date of commutation and not 15 years. Number 4, the period of 15 years is fixed in a unfair and arbitrary manner without any rational criteria. Number 5, in a reply to RTI query, PNB and Bank of Baroda have replied that there is no interest levied on the amount of commutation. Indian Overseas Bank has affirmed in this counter filed in Chandigarh High Court that no interest is levied on the amount of commutation. This makes it clear that whatever amount is paid as commutation is alone recoverable, deductible from pension up to 9.81 years from the date of commutation. Pension regulations also do not provide for levy of interest. Hence, only the commutation amount is recoverable and nothing more. Number 6, there could be a view that some pensioners die before the full amount of commutations is recovered and the unrecovered portion of the commutation amount is waived, written off and not recovered from the family pension. In such an eventuality, from where to recover the said amount? It is clarified that the provision for pension is made during the active service of an employee based on the actuarial estimates adequate to make payment of pension up to the age of 82 years at the rate of 50% of the last drawn pay, average pay. In the event of death, the family pension is reduced from 50% to 30% of pay, thereby a loss of 40% of regular pension for the entire life of the family pensioner. Such a loss is much more than the unrecovered portion of the amount committed to the extent of a maximum of 33.33% of the pension. Further, in case of death of family pensioner before 82 years of the age, the payment of entire amount of the family pension is stopped. The pension fund thus does not lose any amount on account of so-called unrecovered portion of commutation amount. The pension fund further gains in the event of death of a pensioner before attaining the age of 82 years where the spouse is predeceased and not giving rise to family pension itself. Hence, there is no rational in the apprehension to set off the unrecovered portion of the commutation against the recovery of commuted portion of basic pension of other pensioners beyond an extended period up to 15 years instead of 9.81 years. Various high courts at Chandigarh, Allahabad, Ernakulam, Hyderabad, CAT Jaipur, Chandigarh, Delhi, etc. have already granted interim stay against recovery of commuted amount of pension after expiry of 10 years from the date of commutation. The government of Haryana and Punjab have already advised the pension disbursing authorities to extend the benefit of interim stay order for all the pensioners, including the non-petitioner, to avoid further litigations. तो ये इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है. वेरियस हाई कोर्ट्स ऑफ चंडीगढ़, इलाहाबाद, एर्नाकुलम, हैदराबाद, कैट जयपुर, चंडीगढ़, Delhi, etc. have already granted interim stay against the recovery of the commuted amount of pension after expiry of 10 years from the date of commutation. आगे देखो ये क्या कहते हैं. The government of Haryana and Punjab have already advised the pension disbursing authorities to extend the benefit of interim stay order for all the pensioners, including the non-petitioners, to avoid further litigations. और ये चीज़ हम चाहते हैं कि बैंक भी इसको लागू करें इसी तर्ज पर, इसी पैटर्न पर. नहीं तो बैंक वाले लगातार लगाते ही रहेंगे और लगा भी रहे हैं लगातार केस. DFS IBA are requested to take a similar call and advise the banks to restore the commuted portion of pension for all those pensioners who have completed 10 years from the date of commutation. Such restoration can be done by obtaining a suitable undertaking that will be subject to final outcome of the court case. ये डॉक्टर JD शर्मा, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट आइबा पार्क एंड कन्वीनर CVPR दिल्ली स्टेट. तो ये इन्होंने अपना इसमें बताया है चीज़ें और बिल्कुल सही बात बताई है. आइए कुछ और चीज़ें देखते हैं अगले वीडियो में. फिलहाल नमस्कार, भारत माता की जय, वंदे मातरम. साथियों, मैं आपके लिए वीडियो भी लेकर के आता हूँ और दूसरे भी बहुत कार्य करता रहता हूँ. 24 आवर्स मैं काम करता हूँ रिटायरीज़ के लिए और लगातार काम करता हूँ. तो आपका कोई भी सहयोग अगर मुझे मिले तो खुशी होगी, और आर्थिक सहयोग भी करें तो आपका धन्यवाद. 8588898205.